I have finally gotten the message that Apollo gave all of you written down. He told you that if you wanted to seek out the treasures or the help of the old generals to finally get into the final chamber, you'd have to seek them out based on the clues that that they left behind for him to relay to you. One said that you can find him where I rest comfortably for eternity. One says that he would be found where passions burn brightest and minds do battle. And the final one simply said, where the rock doth dwell.
Can I take a guess on one of them being maybe a volcano?
You can guess all you like.
I remember we had a dungeon or someplace we had to push a rock out of the way for.
Hello.
And that was leading to the Giants domain area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could that possibly be my birthday present?
Oh, giant rock.
Sorry.
You guys want to head over to the next town, or do you want to finish?
Yes, I do. Yep, I want to. Yep.
Okay. Let's travel. We're gonna walk by foot or find a ride.
Can I ride my kitty?
Me, I'm sorry.
Can. Yes.
Yay.
At this point, Claude has gotten big enough that you can comfortably ride him without him really minding.
Yay.
Oh,
Okay.
can we get a cart and get Claude to pull it?
It's not that strong.
Damn it.
He couldn't even take on a statue. How strong do you think he is?
Strong enough to be better.
Even on foot, you should be able to ride to reach the town before the day's over. So it would be more like bringing lunch.
Ah.
Oh, goody.
At this point in your wealth, I'll say that simple provisions is something we'll just put on your credit score, as they call it.
We've slowly, instead of becoming from poor to working class, we've gone from poor to filthy rich.
Yeah. That's the life of an adventurer. Though you do tend to lose arms and legs now and then.
No idea what you're on about.
Sort of a trade-off. You leave fairly early. You've just gotten up for 8. And you take a good, solid 8 hours with a couple of breaks along the way to reach the magnificent walls of Tusgard. Compared to your wooden walls, these are in a league of their own. They are tall stone structures with banners proudly displayed on every side. You would need serious siege weapons to bring them down, and even then, it would be a doubtful endeavor. You also know from your last visit that the gates closed during the evenings and open again in the morning, so you managed to slip in just in time. You don't have a cart with you, so they don't bother inspecting you at all. They just give you a friendly, if gruff, little nod, and that gestures for you to move inside.
Hooray.
Tusgard is sort of foreign to those of you who's never really spent time in a big city. I know that pretty much everyone here has been here before, but it's still strange to walk in a place that has so many different districts, so many people that doesn't seem to know each other at all. Had you arrived earlier, you would have expected a load of merchants to start peddling their wares to you as soon as you entered. But it's late, and things have slowed down somewhat. Most people have started packing up their stuff. It is about 5 p.m. You now find yourself on the big sort of market square just inside the southern gate. A couple of stalls are still selling, but it looks like the tradesmen's lost their vigor for the day, and are just serving the people who walk up to them. What do you all want to do from here?
I recommend that we all go and find a inn or somewhere to stay for the night.
Last time you spent last time you spent your stay in a very humble little place. Lots of rowdiness and loud shouting. You were also very short on cash back then. Wanna go to the same place, the Beer Guzzler, or wanna look for something better?
Where's like the
I'll
high
go
end?
there.
Where's the high end fancy place?
You mean Bastion's mom's home?
I mean, if you want to stay there. you
Bastion's mom's place is not an inn.
Oh, okay.
She might have customers.
I feel like, I mean, I never said it explicitly, but I feel like I told you all what was going on.
Pretty
She
much.
might be busy.
She's a.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let's say that busy, yeah.
Busy.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's a harlot.
She's a
Hang
hard
on, wait,
worker.
what time is it? I'll be back in 20 minutes, people.
No, you don't!
I feel
think
like I
I'll
said
go-
that. He genuinely just grabbed me and just like, nope.
You know
No,
where
you don't!
I think I got like absolutely drunk. There.
At the Beer Guzzler, yeah, you did.
I'll go there.
So much so that that the harlot started giving you parenting advice.
Hey, Haley, it's not a question of if you got drunk, it's when. Because every pub in this game is going to know you on a first name basis at this point. Or is
Hi.
going to.
Hello.
There is the rich fancy place where the visiting nobles stay, but there is also the Dragon's Hoard, which is sort of meant for adventurers looking for work and people who's got something to brag about. It's a lot finer, a lot more expensive, with a lot better accommodations, but it still has the sort of atmosphere that you might expect from a friendly bar.
Hey, Rosemary, here you go. Here's a new place for you to get pissed at.
I could go there.
First 20 first 2 kegs are on me.
Really?
I really wish you would stop drinking by the keg.
Why not? If you're gonna
Okay.
do it, you better
Most people don't drink by the keg.
Hey, Haley, no offense. You're playing a halfling. You could swim in the keg.
Yeah, it's fine.
She can live in the cake.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Wasn't that my nickname to you?
No. Wait. No, that's my nickname.
That's what I said. My nickname to you.
Yeah. Yeah, Bubbles.
Anyway, none of the prices here are a big concern for you anymore. So I just need to know where you're staying.
Dragon's place. That one.
The Dragon's
Okay.
Hoard.
Are we staying in the Dragon's Horde, people? Or does somebody want to, do people want to go and stay in the noble place? At which point you're probably staying on your own.
I-
But,
Can I stay in a cheap place but get absolutely wasted at the posh place?
You can, but the
I-
posh
I-
place tosses you after your third drink.
okay, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bit of rope. I'm going to tie it around Rosemary's wrist. And I'm going to tie it around my stump.
Okay.
Outside. What?
So that way Rosemary cannot run away.
Yeah, you have a good strong grip with that stump.
Okay, I'll tie it around my other wrist then.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be tied up to anyone.
No, it's like a
Thank
lead.
you very much.
It's like a
No.
lead.
No.
But Rosemary, you can also just get pissed at the other place.
Okay, I'll get pissed at
At
the
the
other.
dro- Okay? Maybe you meet some new people you can get pissed with.
Yay! I could do that.
Now, this all depends on where am I going, because I need an adult supervision, and my own quote-unquote grandma is not going to be able to watch over me.
Oh shit, he's like
Yummy.
13, aren't you?
Yep.
And he's technically a grown up at this
I
point.
keep forgetting he's a literal child.
He could drink in Denmark.
Exactly.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna,
is
Yes.
Denmark?
still
Here,
not
drink some of Grandma's
It-
magic juice.
Sa-
Drink.
Sandra,
That is a phrase you gotta be careful with.
Sandra. Remember, this is the Middle Ages, so 13 would be more or less
Yeah,
marrying
I know.
away age.
Yeah, I know.
Adult.
Still
So
not
adult
gonna.
age.
While I'm at the bar, I'm gonna slip away.
First, we
For a
need to get to the
second.
bar.
I'm gonna slip away when I get there. Into the bar. I'm gonna sneak and hide.
Well,
Roll
you
a high
gotta
sneak.
pass.
Sneaky sneak.
You gotta roll a sneak.
Sneak into
I'm
which
about-
bar?
Fuck.
I think we're going to the dragon one.
Right.
Wait, I'm gonna sneak.
Well, let's take this one step at a time. Entering the dragon... Oh my goodness.
We've not even gotten to the bar and she's already drunk.
Just walks in and there's like a massive like neon arrow just pointing at me like, hey! Guess who it is? Wait.
The dragon's hoard is built around two centerpieces. In the middle of the room is a massive grill. It looks like a good 10 or 12 different meats are being roasted all at once. It's one of the barmaids who's constantly turning and flipping, and the patrons seem to be going up and down to and from this massive grill to get their individual cuts that they've ordered. Just above said grill hangs the skull of an ancient slain dragon. You can't quite tell if it's fake or not, but it sure looks nice.
I hope they're not cooking the dragon.
I hope they are.
I hope they're not. I like dragon.
The smell of fresh meat fills the entire room, and you are hit by it as soon as you walk inside. Other than that, it's quite noisy in here. The constant hissing of the fireplace helps, but the constant bragging and babbling from the other patrons seems to drown out everything else. Quickly, as soon as you walk inside, one of the other a waiter comes up to you. At this point, Rosemary was thinking of starting to sneak off, but she gets spotted instantly by the server. He says, "Hey, welcome! This is the Dragon's Hoard. First time?"
Yes.
Yar.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me tell you about it. It's a buffet. We have a bunch of different meats. It's all on a menu. We've got a good dozen different beers out there, a couple of stouts, wines, whatever takes your fancy. And if you're staying over, we've got rooms that goes for 1, 2, or 3 persons. Bigger parties will have to split into several rooms. So, I'm Marcus, and I'll serve you tonight. What can I do for you?
First, we would like to check about a room.
Sure.
Or 3.
Yar.
Yes, there is. We're quite a big party, as you can tell.
Alright. So how many is that exactly? Starts counting.
Well, there's us, and then we've got 37 halflings outside.
37.
No, we don't.
You never know.
Please excuse.
I really
please
want
excuse my
37
sarcastic
half.
friend.
I really want 37 halflings to just casually walk in now.
Hey Bob, hey Jill, hey Marty.
There's 5 of us.
Okay. Please excuse my dear friend, of course. So there is 5 of us, but you might want to consider some of our companions. As I refer to Claude.
Yep. I see a big cat and a big dog. Wolf. That's fine. We can do pet accommodations. Let me just see. So would 3 rooms work for you?
Yeah, probably.
That
Yeah.
would work.
Alright. Well, I'm going to book you up and get you the keys. You lot can sit down and decide what you want to do.
As we all sit down and wait for the keys, I speak up. So, what are we gonna do about that? I say, pointing at Xander's arm. Or lack of arm.
Am I still holding his arm?
No, I took it from you when you tried to name your cat.
Oh.
I'm surprised I didn't bitch slap you with the wet end.
Did you carry the arm to Tuscard?
Yes, I made sure I kept it with me.
Okay.
No one said anything.
And don't let someone get a hold of it and start grilling it.
I've kept it in my bag.
He's just
Oh,
like waving
wrapped
the arm
up.
around and it's pointing at stuff. Just like, you. No, you.
Silver, would any of us have any idea if the churches can heal, regenerate limbs as a service?
Go ahead and roll knowledge religion if you have it.
May, do you have knowledge religion?
Yes, I do.
Or else if she has bardic knowledge, something like that, that would also work.
Okay,
What
she just got...
Oh!
Yep, never...
That's pretty good.
That's quite good.
Even though I've never been to this town.
Yeah, but you've been to other towns.
Yeah, but you're a bard, so you hear things from everywhere and anywhere and everywhere.
Okay, so regeneration you know to be an incredibly advanced skill. Priests generally can't do it. You'll have to be some sort of higher figure or be learned in some way. Even then, it's doubtful that such a person would just take on anyone. It's a toss-up whether or not a city as large as Tuskar has a person that can do so. Even more difficult to assume that they will just hand it out. It is worth a shot, but you would be hesitant in getting your hopes up.
I know that from what I heard as we entered in, there's someone that could do it, but he doesn't do it for cheap, sadly.
Cool, how much money have we all got?
We're not pooling our money, because the thing is that he's not doing it for money.
What's he doing it for then?
Favors, maybe? I don't know.
Cool, done.
Your soul.
Cool, done.
It's not evil.
Could I roll knowledge on about the locals?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I would like to know if there's any rumors about what he asks for this figure for regeneration spell.
Sure. Go ahead.
I already did that. It's got a 23.
Yep. Okay, so you don't know of any particular priest in the area who can do such things. In fact, you can't really think of any like famous priests from this area. There are, however, slightly shadier rumors of a doctor who works in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the law, who can perform similar miracles.
No god. Maybe it's a little too risky, but there's a JD guy who could do it.
Okay, cool. How much does he cost? Because if the priest is being a dick, I have no choice.
Let's just see how things go.
Let's see the priest. If he says no, we go see the shady doctor. I then get my arm back, and then I shish kebab him.
Well, let's shift the question to who's taking what room together.
I'm with Claude.
Yes,
Yeah,
because rest sword arm on table. That's the most pressing matter right now.
Look, let's get this out of the way, then we could go gather, so that we already know who's gonna have to stick with who for keys.
Hang on a minute. Is your sword still in your stump?
Yes.
No! Jesus fuck. Okay, you can't just jam fucking bolt kills into an open bleeding wound and expect it to stick! What happened when you did that is he fucked up his bone and his meat even more than it already was, and the sword flopped to the ground and reopened all his wounds. It's never been up his stump and stuck there.
Okay.
You have no idea how.
And even if it was, would you really swing that thing? You would ruin the rest of the stump. Just like a crowbar sitting on the inside of your arm, just completely your whole arm open. Every time you swung the bloody thing.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna permanently maim my arm for the rest of my life. And the doctor's just like, "Sir, what the fuck have you done?" Well, I
Can you
kinda
wonder
stuck
why
my
I
hand-
drink?
Wow. No, but like when I go see the priest is like, "What did you do?" "Well, I stuck my hand in the hole, and the hole said no."
Say that we could perhaps explore once we get the key, unless you guys want to eat.
I don't mind eating.
I want to fix Stumpy hair.
I might stay here then. I don't really want to see you go and get your arm sorted out and then have it fail and then you having to carry your arm still. To be honest.
Oh no, it's quite simple. If it doesn't work, then I'm finding a blacksmith and going, "Hey, can you make a metal arm for me?" I'm getting a replacement arm is what I've decided this session. If it's real or not, I don't care.
Alright.
That might also work.
Yeah, if I get like a mechanical arm, then I can like upgrade it and tweak it and stuff, so that's cool.
You all grab your dinner, finish. It's delicious. Cuts cooked exactly like you wanted them.
Mm.
They don't have a great selection in non-alcoholic drinks though, so Baron will have to take water.
And what about the meats? I'm pretty sure I didn't eat meats.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, let's say I brought something.
Maybe
My
bread
pocket.
or something?
They've got some
It's a
good bread.
buffet. It's not just meat.
Bread. You can have a sandwich of...
I know
They've
my.
got bread and cheese also.
There you go, cheese sandwich.
I know that me just being the only vegetarian in this group is gonna mess up your fluent story. It doesn't really need volume and stuff. So we'll just say that we ate.